Hey y'all, gonna wait for more people to get on. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. Hi Danny, hey Shayna, hi Lucinda and Sonia, hey Georgie. I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful Friday. I don't even know what day it is. I just know that I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I had a late afternoon, but I made it on with y'all, and I am super, super happy to be here. Hi, Kamiko and Elizabeth, Nataki 119, and Merlinda. I hope everyone is having a great, great, great Friday. I hope everybody had a great week. I am wrapping up school. I have about 7 more days left of school. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Tam, and Tiana. I have a few more days, like 7 more days left of school, and I am worn out this year, y'all. I am so worn out. Hi, Kayla. Hey, Mickey. So I don't know. Tonight we have ABC Designs for You here with us tonight. They're going to be showing us how they use their sheets that they produce called Subli-Mate. And I know we kind of, subbing onto cotton or dark color shirts, some people like it, some people don't like it. And for those of you who like it, then this is an alternative for you. Hey, Misha. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Patrice. So, subbing onto cotton and dark color shirts, we know with sublimation, you cannot sub onto, or you cannot directly sub onto cotton. You cannot directly sub onto certain colors of shirts. Hey, Nicole. Nicole, make sure you get that work done, girl. So we know that you can't really sub onto those things. So we use different things. Some people like to use the polyacrylic on cotton, polyacrylic mixed with water, and use that solution. I have never used that before. Hi, Eunice. Hi, child of God. So, yes, so they are going to be showing us. Hey, Josephine. Hey, boo. Hey. I'm glad that you made it. So we are going to wait. I got to get you on one Friday. You got to come on with me. Let me know what your schedule is. I'll send you a message on Instagram to see what your schedule is like. But that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be using Sublimate sheets. I actually already have one that I've used them before. This is not my first time. Oh, Shakia is here. This is not my first time using it. I haven't put you on yet, Shakia. I have not. Anytime, Josephine, anytime. You are the gift. And if you guys, okay, so I have a few, before I get into why we're here tonight, let me just, if you didn't make it onto Sunday's live, when I went live on Sunday, because I didn't go on Friday, thank you. Shakia, I see you. See me? Okay, she's making all these faces. She is so crazy. So if you didn't make it onto the live on Sunday, I thanked everybody for subbing to this channel. We hit 20,000 subscribers, and I appreciate that so very much. And I just want to thank you guys. We are going to be having a giveaway, and I think I'll probably go live again on Sunday to announce the giveaway. Maybe I'll just do a video. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. But we are going to be doing a giveaway for 20,000, and hopefully everything will be in place, and I will make the announcement next week, Friday, during our live, who won the giveaway. But thank y'all for being here. I do want to give a shout out to In the comments is the Best Uni, and the Best Uni has a channel and she tries out so many different things. I actually have a video that I have not recorded yet, or I have the materials for it, where she was subbing on holographic vinyl, and I was going to test out a few things, but that came from me seeing her video. So she is always testing things out. I would love if you guys would check out her channel. If you are not, if the Best Uni crew isn't already here on this particular live, and if you don't know who the Best Uni crew is, you guys will not be disappointed. Also, Shayna, she is in the comments. She's a moderator. She has an embroidery channel. So if you, and she does all types of other crafts. She also has a Facebook group. If you guys want, you can link your channels and your Facebook groups inside of the chat. But Shayna has an embroidery group, and I've learned so much from watching her videos. Y'all, I'm over here doing appliques with my little small, tiny sewing embroidery machine, and I want a whole new machine now because I want to be a part of the Mighty Hoops crew. And also we have ABC Designs for You, who we will be talking about in a minute. But y'all know I gotta let y'all know about my homegirl, Shakia, Silaholics Anonymous, and honestly speaking, Sublimation Ink and Paper. Check her out. She has 2 YouTube channels, and she also has her Facebook group. Honestly speaking, I think it's, what is Shakia? Hold on, I'm gonna put Shakia on now. Shakia, are you ready? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna put Shakia on. She's gonna tell you about her channel, what she does, and then we are going to introduce ABC Designs for You. They produce Subli-Mate sheets, and that is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So let me add Shakia in.
I forgot to do my earplugs. It's going to feed back.
Oh, no. Is it? I don't think it's bad. Can you guys hear me good? Can you hear Shakia? I hear you, Shakia.
Because I think your voice will go back through my speaker, I think.
Is it bad?
I don't know. Because I don't think we can hear it here. I think they hear it. Yeah, see, they can hear it, and I forgot.
Ooh. It's bad? Oh, no. I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on. Wait 1 second. Okay. I was trying to write. I was doing something I shouldn't be doing. I was trying to write Best Uni's line, who you know. Oh, I got distracted and forgot to do my earbud. He had to write my who you know.
Keisha said we're good. Y'all had to get my sweet tea this afternoon because it was a long day. I don't even know.
Feedback. All right.
I barely even know what today is.
All right, so it's good. I don't hear the feedback. All right, cool, perfect. How y'all doing?
Girl, you don't need no introduction. But for those of you, if this is your first time, go ahead, Shakia.
I'll do my regular spiel. I am Shakia, the professor who's in her last couple of days in her 30s. I will be a new and improved professor.
I was gonna tell them that it was your birthday Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on this whole. This is my last crafting combos in my 30s.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
So yeah, I have to, this is my last crafting combos in my 30s. I'll be a more sophisticated, guest next Friday because I'll be 40, darling.
You know what? I need the same Shakia to show up. I need the same one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right. Anywho, I am Shakia, the professor of Silaholics Anonymous, and honestly speaking, Silaholics Anonymous is our platform where we teach people how to use and master Silhouette Studio. I always say Silhouette Studio. People always like, can you forget about the machines? No, it's just I like the program more. I do use the machines. I have 6 of them, but it's once you it is a learning curve sometimes for the machines because it drove me crazy yesterday. But it's mainly like teaching you the program is mainly what I do, and it also is some machine stuff in there. But there's so many of them. So cuts in settings are different for like each one of them. So it's kind of crazy. And then we have our product line. Honestly speaking, it is spelled SPINKING, but it is pronounced speaking. Because if you don't know who I am, you've never seen my videos, I'm very open and honest when I give reviews or like my opinions on stuff. So I speak honestly. So the brand became Honestly Speaking. And right now we have the Change the Game sublimation paper that allows you to sublimate as low as 365 degrees, 30 seconds, no butcher paper required, amazing colors, printing on plain paper setting, not premium matte, plain paper. And then our black sublimation ink is actually black, like even in the bottle, it's black. So it is some amazing sublimation ink. And we have pigment ink. Our heat tape should be on the ship soon. And we have a lot of the stuff coming in. Before I used to say it, and then of course vendors overseas, but we have a lot in store. So make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Bookmark our website, shop.silaholics.anonymous.com.
Okay. I'm back. I'm right here. Thank you, Shakia.
You're welcome, Ms. Godfrey. Who you know?
Who you know? I told her she got to come on here with us one Friday. We'll plan something fun. I don't know how fun I am, but we'll plan something fun, I guess.
Crew. It's your girl. I'm on here to be nosy. That's the line. If you follow her, you have to know that's the line. You know, just out here being nosy, you know, gonna try some stuff.
You be having all us being nosy.
Uh-huh.
I know she had me buying all those ice cubes that I have not made yet. I have not made one of the ice toppers yet, but I have all the supplies for it.
Okay, so here's my issue with that, right? If a cup has that much ice to where it's flowing out the top, there ain't enough liquid in there for moi. So I can't get down with the ice topper because in my mind, I just, even though I know it's fake, in my mind, the visual is it's only this much drink in it. So I'm having a hard time connecting with that one.
It's so cute.
It's cute, but I'm still, my brain is like,
I know.
What a drink at if you get all this ice. So.
That's like when I get this sweet tea and it's full of ice and I'm like, this tea is too light.
Wait, why do you have a tea? I thought we were on a break.
You know, it's Friday. So for those of you who don't know, I am addicted to sweet tea. And I love me some sweet tea. But I stopped drinking sweet tea throughout the week. But on Fridays, on the weekend, I get me at least 2 cups of sweet tea. This has been going on for 3 weeks now. I have not mastered the no sweet tea, but I'm a work in progress. So it's getting better. My Dunkin' does not see me that often. And I told them, you know, what I was doing. And so they're very encouraging. So I went this morning. They were like, oh, you got to get that tea today. I was like, yep, I need it.
But I used to be that way about, I'm a McDonald's tea gal with lemon and then frappes. The pandemic saved me because I was in them people face every day. We dropped MJ off and then me and Zion Imani were at at McDonald's getting either a sweet tea or a frappe, sometimes both. I'm like, I'll put the sweet tea in the refrigerator for later.
Oh,
so yeah, the pandemic saved me because I had a very bad problem.
See, and look at me over here. I used to like McDonald's sweet tea too. I used to like it until I started Dunkin'. I don't know what Dunkin' puts in their sweet tea, but whatever it is, it agrees with my system. All right. So I know y'all hear from me and Shakia every week, pretty much. So this week we are introducing Shakira and Alvaro. They are of ABC Designs for You, and they produce Sublimate sheets. These sheets allow you to at least get sublimation ink. I know everybody's so technical. It's not subbing onto cotton or subbing onto dark color shirts. You are actually subbing onto their product, which is like a fabric, or it is a fabric, and it has adhesive on the back. So we are going to hear from them. They know more about their product than I do, and I want you guys to meet them. Hold on a second. Let me put them in. Oh my goodness. And I left my mouse, my USB little thingy for my mouse at work. So I'm all over the place, y'all. Hold on. Let me add them in. Hold on.
This is the cutoff, right?
All right, guys. Here's Alvaro and Shakira.
Shakira.
Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for having us on the show, Patrice. This is such an honor to us. So we'll introduce our product, and we're really excited. We love sublimation, and this is our story. We started off making T-shirts, and we live in the desert. It's really hot, and a lot of people wanted cotton shirts and sublimation, and as you know, that really doesn't work well. So we tried a lot of different products. We started testing, making things our own, and that led us down the road to our Subli-Mate sheets. So yes, people do get technical. Okay, so the name of our sheets is Subli-Mate. It's Subli for sublimation and the hyphen for the separation, and it's a mate for sublimation onto cotton. So forgive us if sometimes we say sublimate on cotton, but it's a way that you can have sublimation on your cotton fabrics. So what it is, it's correct. It's a fabric sheet, and you can put this in your printer and use your sublimation ink, and you put your design on here. And the back has an adhesive. When you have the sheets, you can feel the difference. The back side, the glossy side that has the adhesive side is smoother. And this side is, where the fabric is dull. And when you print as like this, you see it's dull. But once and this is what I love about sublimation, because it's always just so beautiful to see what your end product. So once you sublimate it at 380 degrees for 40 seconds, then you'll come out with something beautiful. So we've been testing these. We've been using our Subli-Mate sheets ourselves for probably about a year. We decided this year to share it with the world because we figured, and we heard a lot of people, there are a lot of products out there to be able to do this.
And from our experiences.
Like,
that's right. How can we get our stuff done? Well, it's anything done on what we want to wear.
Right. And it became such a game changer for us that we wanted to share it with the world, because we knew that other people are having the same issues and the same desires to be able to sublimate. So these shirts that we have on, we do lives on Fridays as well. And anytime we do lives or videos, we always wear shirts, and our shirts generally, well, we used to do like bleed shirts and other types of shirts, but now all of our shirts are Subli-Mate sheets. So these are both, Subli-Mate sheets on cotton. And I'll show you just a couple where we have that you can do it. We're going to do some other things, but you can do them on light and dark fabrics. And it is a fabric. We've gotten a lot of comparison to Easy Subli and other products, but this isn't a vinyl. It's a fabric, so it is delicate. It's firm enough that you can put it in your printer, but in the same token, it's a fabric. So when you cut, as you see, our silhouette and our cameo are not on the same page as us, so we're not able to use them today. But you can still cut these by hand, and it's a really good product, and we like it. And one of the really good things that we like is that it's pretty natural. It's not a lot of chemicals. And we made a shirt for actually for one of my sisters, and she happens to have major allergies to just about everything. And when I made the shirt for her, I didn't think about that. And she told me, she said, the next day she said, when I wore your shirt, she said, I had to be really careful about what I wore. So she said, I just wore cotton. She said, I wanted to make sure I didn't break out. She said, and I didn't have any reactions. So being that it's natural, that's really important to us. We like things as natural as possible. So it's good. It's good because it's breathable. We can show you some tests. We have a lot of tests on our YouTube channel where you can get airflow through the shirt. You can also perspire, which is something that if you're, doing sports or activity, where you may not be able to get that with say a vinyl patch on your shirt.
And even the humidity areas.
That's very true. And the thing that I love about sublimate sheets is that I have it down to a science, is that by the third wash, I don't feel anything. It feels so good. It's just like a part of the shirt because it's fabric on top of fabric. And the shirts that we still have our very first shirts that we've done, and we do tests because people ask us, well, how does it do with bleach? How does it do with this? And seriously, that we were just using it for its purpose, that to put it on to cotton. So we're not afraid to test, and we have a lot of tests on our website, not our website, but on our YouTube. And then let me just make a mention, if you guys don't mind too, Patrice.
And even on Google, you can type in ABC Designs Reviews. They come up.
That's right. And behind us, you see, these are all those sizes that we carry the sheets
We didn't put
in.
them up. They just come up by themselves.
So we're excited that today we're kicking off our 11 by 17. So these are all sizes that you can put in now. We actually haven't printed ourselves the 13 by 19, but I do know that a lot of people that use that size sometimes, depending on your type of, this is a print that our friend Lucinda from 4J Shirts sent us. And we're gonna put it on a canvas because as we've been testing, we've been finding out other things that Sublimate sheets can do, and it's really exciting. So we're just excited to share it with the world. And so yeah, this is a 8.5 by 11, and then this is a 13 by 19, and we're gonna put that on a shirt for you guys today. So just to show you also,
we're gonna put this on a canvas.
On a canvas, that's what I meant. And we offer custom support service. So because we do realize that this is a new product and we're asking people, now let me say this, we are asking people to put a sheet of fabric in their printer, but you don't have to do that. You can sublimate by putting it on a sublimation paper and transferring it onto the sublimate sheet. But I have to be honest that I haven't purchased sublimation paper in a year. Because I've just been putting these in my printer, and I like the fact that I know that I'm getting 100% of my ink right here into my sheet. Mm-hmm. So you do have that choice, that option. It does work. The other thing, you don't have to mirror with this. I really love that because I've messed up some orders. I'll be truthful and forgetting to mirror. But this way you don't have to mirror. It makes it so easy for me. We timed it. You can make a shirt in a matter of minutes, seriously. You can cut in Cricut and Silhouette. I do have a couple cutouts I'll show you that we've done with other shirts, but as I said, our things aren't working. So this is a cutout with Cricut. We don't have any cutouts yet with our Silhouette machine, but we don't recommend it for very intricate or small or thin designs, right? Because as I said, it'll just break your heart, right? Something like that. So something that's bigger, it's gonna cut.
Oh, yeah.
This one was cut with it too. This is just a pot holder, just to show you the colors.
Because it's like literally, like I can count the threads. What, 4 or 5? Because these are it's a fabric.
Exactly, and fabrics are delicate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good camera. Wait, what is that? That looks real clear.
So this is on a dark shirt, and this was cut with the Cricut as well. All of these right here that I'm going to show you, these are cut with a Cricut. This is when our Cricut was operable. This is one that this is a 8.5 by 11. This is our legal size. This was not cut. This is just the borders actually, and you can cut it with. We just recommend a sharp blade, whether it's scissors, whether it's a X-Acto knife, which we use a lot. This one was also cut with the Cricut. This is one of my favorites. I have this on a black pot holder too. And then this one, yep, and he's cutting those with scissors. And this
I'm trying to find a camera.
Right there.
It's like the human cricket.
Yeah, and that's really nice because it's really easy to work with. And this one is cut with scissors actually, and this is just around some of the border on white. And I'll hold this close so you guys can see how it looks. I like to get really close up to the camera and go all the way around. And as you can see, when you see it, it's a fabric on there. Now, once it first, you first wash it, well, after you first press it, it is going to be a little stiff, but it's not really stiff. This shirt hasn't been washed, and this is actually layered. And this shirt hasn't been washed, but the thing is that you can do this. And I'll even show you. We actually, one day, we like to test, and this is what it looks like on white. And this is up close, you can see out, so like the borders. But it just depends on how you cut it out, you know. So you can use it for larger letters, and you can get good results. But we definitely don't recommend small letters. Just to show you some of the other things that we've done with it. As
Can you show me the patches?
uh-huh.
Yeah, I have sent all these other.
Yeah, this is a canvas that we did, and this is a cotton canvas. And well, I meant to say that this around here is cotton, and it's really quick because you just take your sublimation sheet with your picture, and then I put my designs around it. And then this one is a smaller canvas, but on this one we put epoxy over, and this was the very first canvas that we did. We just wanted to see if it would work, and this is a copy of that picture. And as you see, like we said, it's really dull before you sublimate it, but after that you get those vibrant colors. You see the light, you guys can see it better there. And then you can make patches. We have, we did these for a shirt, but you can make patches. We'll put some on a shirt today. And just to show you, I mean, and these are good too, because here's the thing. This design right here, these we printed out maybe about a month ago, but you can have these around. We printed out this rose that I showed you earlier. This was actually from an order before Christmas. And I happened to find this one, and you still get your bright, vibrant colors. So that's a good thing that it'll last. The thing is too, is that sometimes, like with all your things, sometimes maybe things that happen, but like this, I really like this because this happens. And I've done this in some tests, but the first time we did it, we didn't know. But we're gonna sublimate this, and it's still gonna sublimate beautiful. And matter of fact, I can do them all like that. And the reason that this is gonna sublimate nice, because it's a fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to click. I was just going to add me and Shakira in. Does anybody have any questions for Shakira and Alvaro about sublimate sheets before we show some of the demonstrations of how to use it?
Oh, there we go.
I don't want to be the big one on the screen. Oh, wait, Minty.
Hey.
So does anybody have any questions about sublimate sheets? So today I just wanted to show you guys what I kind of did with it. I've used it before, and I use different products to kind of get sublimation onto cotton shirts or dark color shirts. And so as y'all know, I'm a professional seamstress now. And what I'm doing is I hope the C, I can't even tell if this C is upside down or right side up. Y'all know I barely know what I'm doing when it comes to that embroidery machine. Mm-hmm. But I actually embroidered this applique, and Shayna, correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but I embroidered this applique, and I used the Subli-Mate sheets inside. Now, I know my edges look a little raggedy because I did not cut it off the way that I should have cut it off prior to doing this pretty stitch. But I did use the Subli-Mate sheets because I wanted to, and I printed this pattern from a file I saw online just to see if it would work, because I didn't know. I've cut the Subli-Mate sheets with my CRICUT before, and when it's a regular, like a sharper cut, a sharper edge. Damn, why you gonna do me like that? Oh my goodness. Y'all know I put something upside down real quick. Real quick. Something will be upside down. But I did that. So I don't know. I don't even know. I can't believe you, Tam. Oh, look, Shayna said I said it right. Applique. See, this is what happens when you turn into a professional seamstress. You learn how to say the words correctly. But all I have to do now is press this, and then those colors should pop. So I wanted to see how it goes, because when I used with my Cricut, when there were more sharper cuts or more straight lines or curved lines and not too much jagged edges, my Cricut cut it out perfectly fine. It was really, really good. However, when there were more intricate cuts, it kind of frayed the edges a bit. So I just wanted to see like what type of, pressure this could take with the sewing machine and embroidery. And y'all, it did really good. It did not come apart underneath my embroidery machine. This is a fabric that I printed with my Sublimation printer. And I'm going to press this just to see how it looks. And the good thing about this and applying it to your applique is that it already has adhesive on the back. So sometimes we use heat and bond to get the fabric to stick onto the shirts. But for this, it already has that adhesive on the back. So you don't have to worry about putting any more heat and bond on if you use heat and bond. I don't know if that's if that's the thing that we're supposed to be using. But if you guys want to learn how to do appliques like this, and if you are like me and you had your embroidery or sewing machine in a box for 3 months and it's time for you to take it out, check Shayna's YouTube channel out and her Facebook group. And then you too can be making appliques and become a professional seamstress. Okay, so I'm going to press this and see what this color looks like once I press it. So when you get the Subli-Mate sheets, the Subli-Mate sheets come with instructions, and it gives you the pressing time, what type of pressure you need to apply. Will it work with the new CRICUT? So it should work with the new CRICUT. The only thing that they really changed with this CRICUT is they turned it into a larger Joy. Because the Joy has the same ability to be a smart cutting machine, meaning you don't have to have a mat and you are using a different type of material to go into the machine. It's still vinyl, but it's the backing that's different. Okay, so this could be a question for Shakira and Alvaro. Teresa says that she tried printing on the Subli-Mate sheets in her Sawgrass 500, and I just ordered one of those because I need to know how to use that thing. And it streaked her other paper after. Is that, I don't know, I know you guys don't use the Sawgrass, but have you heard anything in regards to that?
I haven't heard any feedback from that. Everyone that we know that has used Sawgrass.
The settings that the professor was talking about the other day to raise, but on the printer, the professor was mentioning that there are settings where you can raise the print head just a little because the thickness of some papers. You know what I mean? Remember what was that setting?
Oh, if it's a
there's a setting. Yeah, I would say that
it might be maybe a setting that you might need to. It is thin, but I haven't heard that, and I'm
like for
maybe
cardstock when you print cardstock. That's it.
Maybe Shakia, can you help me out on that? Changing the thickness on the Sawgrass, because I haven't heard that from other people that have used the Sawgrass.
With it's still with the paper. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Sawgrass, but y'all, I'm definitely planning on learning Sawgrass, and hopefully Shakia will come by and help me learn it too.
She can't hear us.
We'll learn it together. but I'm not sure why it would cause streaks after.
We had streaks in ours, and right, and I thought it was because the print head needed cleaning. But we had a session with the professor, and it was actually some adjustments that needed to be made in our print settings. So I don't know exactly what settings that you would need to make, but it may be in the print settings that you would need to adjust. And I can look into that and get back to you with that, because, like I said, we do offer custom support service because we want you guys to be comfortable and know the product. And two, we need to learn these things too. So we'll definitely research that. And I'm sure, if the comments here, that we will be replying to it.
So, Clarine, so I got my Sawgrass printer from Heat Transfer Warehouse. There is a link in the description to Heat Transfer Warehouse, I think. If not, let me know. I will put it in the comments. But I got it from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and you can't, I think it's coming in June. So any orders that were from this week, they're supposed to be getting their shipment in June. So I will be waiting until June to get it. So Denise also said, if I missed some comments, let me go back up. Denise said that she purchased some Subli-Mate sheets and she loves them. She said she won't use anything else anymore for colored sublimation shirts.
Thank you.
Someone is asking about the availability, or do you have any in the UK?
So at this time, we don't, but we do have it. If people are interested, because here's the thing also, what we wanted to do is that we love small business, and we want to share because we believe the table is wide enough for everyone. So we have a distributor program where right now we do have someone that sells in Australia. We're working in Canada. So if people are interested in selling Sublimate sheets, contact us because we're open to that. And there's room at the table for everyone. And as small businesses, we want to give back because that's important to us, because consumers, we spend a lot of money, and it means a lot to us if someone takes time to try our product, if they take time to buy our product. And we're not looking for people just to buy one time. We're looking for a lifetime. We're looking for a relationship with our consumers. So we're also looking to make you guys profitable any way that we can too. So we don't have anyone in the UK right now, but we do have a lot of interest in the UK and South Africa. So wherever, absolutely, just contact us, and we're more than happy to work with you guys with that.
Send 500, 1,000 pages of their sheets.
So, hey, Sherry. Okay, so I know I said that I was a professional seamstress, but it looks like the real sewing people are really showing up in these comments. They came to be like, girl, you cannot do that. You don't even know what you're doing. But look, y'all, this is the after I pressed it. Do you guys see how those colors change from when I first showed you guys this? See? So the colors actually popped onto. Don't pay attention to these edges. This is like a beginner's mistake. Okay, so, but the colors came out really nice, and I used the Subli-Mate sheets in this applique, and it pressed beautifully. Those colors look really good.
Okay, quick question. What do we press it at again?
What'd you say?
What do we press it at again?
Oh, 380 for 40 seconds.
Okay, so I have to change mine because I forgot that it was something different, and my heat press doesn't go above 360. So 380, 40 seconds.
No, but see, the thing is, your you probably really didn't have to do it with your well, maybe.
Does she have a scissors, easy press?
Oh, the easy press?
No.
From what our conversation, I think that you know what? Try it.
Try doubling the time at 360.
Okay.
Or do 60 or 80 seconds.
Tam, I have a
pressure. Put it down.
I have a What do I have, guys? Oh, I have a fancier studio heat press. Shakia has a different type of heat press. I have a fancier studio heat press.
Should we find out which kind not to get?
Which one?
No, you know what I mean? Like, so that people know. Yeah. Like, don't buy the heat press because you guys, it does not go above 360 degrees. And no, yeah.
Shakia, you have a Zoom plan for tonight?
Huh?
You have a Zoom for tonight?
Uh-huh.
What time?
We're on now, Cheryl. We're on.
Okay, good. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know. So that was the shirt. I didn't press, I'm over here sewing and embroidering stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and try this flat canvas so that you guys can see how it goes. I am, though, going to press my the Subli-Mate sheet onto the canvas for a few seconds, kind of similar to how we do the laminate. Okay, the only thing different with this is that it will still have like a canvas look to it. I did not cut it to size, but it will still have a canvas look to it. That's the difference from using this instead of using the laminate. And remember, the Subli-Mate sheets, it has an adhesive on the back. I know y'all can't really tell, but there is adhesive on the back. It's a light sheen that you can see it, and you can kind of feel the difference. Also, what's worth noting is that I know that we're calling it sheets. I know that Shakira and Alvaro might have mentioned it before, but this is it's fabric. It's fabric. So it's not like it's not vinyl. So it is a little more delicate than vinyl. Clarine, who are you asking? Shakia, she does training. Shakia, you do training? Mm-hmm. Shakia does a lot of training. Clarine, what do you have? Do you have a...
Oh, my gosh. All of my junk is in the back. Ah! Hold on. I'm spinning around all of my cameras. Hold on.
How many sheets? Melanie wants to know how many sheets come in a pack and what is the largest size? Okay. Okay. So I don't know if you can see behind us. So, but we have it on our website. So it's exciting. This is a standard, which is your 8.5 by 11. This is your legal, which is, we call it the legal 8.5 by 14. Then we have the boss, which is 11 by 17. And then we have the big boss, which is 13 by 19. And that's the size that we're going to sublimate for you guys.
The canvas.
The canvas, yes.
The biggest one.
He's cutting that out. So what we did come up with is because we listen to people's feedback and we really try to make sure that we get the needs. So the legal and the standard, those come in 25, 50, and 100 packs. Then the larger sizes, the boss and the big boss, those come in 15 packs. But now we're introducing it called the mix. Where with the legal, we like the legal because if you don't have a printer that is able to print big prints, you can do the legal and you're able to still get a big print from it as such. This is illegal, so you're able to get a whole shirt design. And then that's on a new shirt, but this is the other way on an adult shirt. So with the legal, even if you don't have a printer that prints 11 by 17 or 13 by 19, you're able to still do big prints with the 11 by 14. So we're going to have a mix for those, and you can get a 30 pack of legal and standard. Then we'll have a big boss mix, which is the for people that like to print larger. That has 20 sheets in it, and that's called the box mix. And then the boss mix, and then we also have an all mix for people that like all the sizes. So we have a lot of options to choose from, and if it's still and we also have a bump option. Our biggest seller is the 8.5 by 11. But if we don't have what you need, like I said, we're very personable and we're here to serve you guys, because we firmly believe without customers, we don't have a business. So we're here to support you whatever your needs are. So reach out to us and we'll make it happen.
So the 360, the color is nice on it, but I want to see if maybe it needs the 380 to fully get the adhesive to melt. So I think that's probably why it has to be the 380 is for the adhesive part of it, because the color looks great at 360, but the adhesive didn't all the way stick. So I think, yeah, 380 is where it's going to be. So yeah.
And let me say this is one of the things that we found, because in our custom support, like if something isn't working right, we want you to contact us. And I'll use an example. There was a customer.
Discrepancy all regarding to the pressure.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you want the having it for 380 degrees is the temperature that we've tested, that allows the adhesive to infuse with the fabric. It really grabs onto it. If you see some of our videos on YouTube where we pulled the sheet off, you can tell that there's trauma. It's a forceful pull. It doesn't just like come off. So that 380 degrees allows it to infuse, but also those 40 seconds is the amount of time that it needs to color and all of that. So 380 degrees at 40 seconds is what we recommend. But too, one of the things that we found is really important to get maybe a thermometer too for different presses, because you'll know your press. You know, we don't have the best press, but when we've had problems with it, my husband's been really good about finding a way to make it work. But this is the best way.
I can rely on our press.
All right, guys. So we have a question, but I just wanted to show you guys while you guys were getting some good information. What I did was I put the Subli-Mate sheet onto the canvas. I am going to press on top of the canvas, so I actually had to mirror my image in order to do that. But you can print onto the actual Subli-Mate sheets like I did for the applique. But I want to show you guys a different way of putting it on, and this is me pressing it on. But we do have a question from Clarine, and she wants to know, Clarine, I hope I'm saying your name right. She wants to know if anyone can tell her the best printer that's cost effective for someone just starting out. So I do know with the Epson Eco Tanks, those printers are really not for sublimation. However, we use those for sublimation by simply putting sublimation ink into them. Now, the workforce printers can be used for sublimation as well. If you want to know workforce information, Shakia is the person who knows about the workforce printers the most. I know about Eco Tanks. She knows about everything. I just specialize in Eco Tanks because those are my favorite. So an economical one would be the Eco Tank 2720. And I don't have one of those, so I can't give you any personal experience with it. However, it prints an 8.5 by it prints wide 8.5, but you can purchase some of the rolls from Shakia, and she has the ones that it's not never ending, but you can print larger or longer than what the box says with that. And those usually range at about, I think, 190. Well, I think it's 250, but they are on sale for 199. I was looking them up a little bit today. If you want to go with an Epson, an actual sublimation printer, I think one of the cheapest sublimation printers out now is the Epson F170. I think that's the cheapest actual sublimation.
It's $399.
It's $399. So if you want to go that route, you can. But those are some of your options. So it's either you buy an actual sublimation printer or you purchase an Epson that is converted.
That's all you got?
Yeah. So with the printers, technically any Epson printer can be made into a sublimation printer. So any one of them. There we go. So technically, any Epson printer can be made into sublimation, into a sublimation printer because of the way the print head is on it. All the Eco Tanks, you just take the ink and put it in there. Now, I will say this: when it comes to the Eco Tank, the colors can be slightly off because most times sublimation ink that you're going to buy from a vendor is made to match a pigment ink color profile. So when you do in a dye-based one, which most of the eco tanks are, it can be a slight difference. Some people say they have like a reddish overtone for certain pictures, but that's common unless you get an ICC profile. Some ink companies provide it, some don't. It's one that we're working on, but any workforce printer is a pigment ink and it's going to match it. So you have to decide how big you want to print. There's really no way for anyone to tell you what's the best one. I will say this, with the 2720, there are some things that are, to me, are key. And I had to kind of play around with it with the smaller ones compared to some of the bigger ones. And then I just recently found out, due to the Best Uni, that the maintenance pad in there, or the ink pad, fills up really, really quick. And she wasn't even doing a lot of like print head cleanings, and it filled up. And from my research, I thought I saw that you cannot replace that particular brand. Like their ink pad, some people say you can. I'm not sure on that, but it's not, it's kind of the lower end one. So of course you're not going to get the bells and the whistles. It's just like a car. You can get a Lexus that's fully loaded, or you can just have a Lexus because it's a Lexus, and you just have the base model. So the printers are pretty much the same way. You're not going to get all of the bells and whistles with the smaller ones. Even though a lot of these printers are just 8.5 inches wide, you're still not going to get the bells and the whistles. Now, the replacement for the 7720, I personally think the workforce printers are the best printers when it comes to sublimation, at least when it was a 77 series. I'm still kind of working on the 78. But the new Epson, which I have at the top, don't mind my junk, wait. At the top right there, it's the 7840 and the 7820. So it's that one right there. Before, it was really hard to use that one because you had to take the chips off the Epson cartridge, put them on there. You had to shave off. Like, that really was a conversion process. But now you don't. We actually now have the 812 cartridges, so you can purchase just the 812 cartridges. They have the chips on them. They are single use, but it's really easy to change them. So for me, my personal preference is workforce printers over the
you are muted.
Mine is the my personal preference is muted. Oh gosh, come on, y'all. Please.
Come on, boss.
My people in my Zoom are talking and they don't realize I told them they have to give me a minute. They think I'm talking to them. They don't realize I'm talking to y'all. But I love the workforce printers. Just in the way that they operate, they work. And then just ink replacement, like if something goes wrong. So I am team workforce, like Patrice's team EcoTank. I love my workforce printers, which is why I went out and got 2 backup printers. I got the 7210s. So if you want to do a workforce and you want to be able to print larger, you're going to look for either the Epson 7210. Epson has it on their website like every week. You just have to figure out when you have to catch it. But Epson 7210, that uses the 252s, which are auto reset. You only have to purchase your cartridges once, or maybe like buy 2 sets. Or the 7820 and the 7840, they're both wide format. You can print 13 by 19 from the rear feed, and it uses the 812 XL, which we do have on our website now. So I am team workforce, but any EcoTank can be used as well.
I just gave away a workforce.
Yeah, so she said, which one is better? Someone said, which one's better, 15,000 or the workforce 7210? I am a workforce person. Like, I think the workforces are like the print speed, the resolution, all that. So for me, I'm an advocate for workforce. Patrice uses all EcoTanks, right, Patrice?
Yes, ma'am. Listen, I was this okay. I've had 2 workforces in my possession within the past 3 to 4 weeks, and I returned. Well, I gave one away, the 7210. I gave that one away. And I had the 7280,
7820,
7820. And when I was able to get the 600, I returned it. I had plans of getting lessons from you, Shakia. I had plans, but I'm sure I'll get a workforce just because I probably should try it out.
Yeah, I mean, I have eco tanks, I have workforce. I just got the Sawgrass. I'm still on the hunt for the 15,000, and I eventually want the Epson sublimation printers. But they're on back order for like 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went ahead and ordered the Sawgrass 500 because I was just
yeah. Yeah, I have that one too.
We had someone. What'd you say? You got to go for a second?
Yeah, I'm going to press this real quick. So I want to see it at 380, and then my students are waiting. Someone did ask, do I have classes for newbies? I do. As far as like live classes, there probably won't be like another one like full on, like just the Essential Silhouette Studio schedule until like the end of the month, end of June. But my Essentials to Silhouette Studio will kind of get you started. And I offer classes on so many different things. And it's kind of a mix. I try and do a beginner version and then a more advanced because it's always a mixed class. But we do have classes for Silhouette Studio and learning sublimation, all that kind of good jazz.
Yes. Shakia is your go-to person. I have somebody that I'm going to send to you too, Shakia. We have... Shakira, we have a question. Someone's asking about one, they want to know where to order from, and links to ABC Design for You website should be in the description box. Also, somebody wants to know what is the shelf life of the Subli-Mate sheets? Will the adhesive become tacky after a while? Do I have you? I'm sorry. Hey,
All right. So, okay. So everything is ABC Designs with a Z and then number 4 in U, and that's our everything like the TikTok, the website, the YouTube,
even the email.
So you can go on there, and then I should mention too that if you do want to order, whenever we do a live, we usually give a code. So the code for this is going to be craftable. CRAFTABLE, and it is lowercase because it is case sensitive. And now, as far as the shelf life, the test shirts that we started with, we still do. We keep our sheets. We've never had any problem with the adhesive not working. And that's what I was saying. This shirt, I'm sorry, the one I was showing you that it had been laying around since December, the little rose right here.
Well, look, I'm going to go ahead and drop the press.
Okay, he's going to start pressing.
This is the one she's crumbled. Here, you do it. I can't do this. I don't like doing it.
Just to show you, yeah.
She'll do it all day.
Okay. So this one, this was back in December. That it was actually before. But this had been just sitting in. We always keep our old prints, and we'll pull them out. And so December, it's about to be June. We just did this one not too long ago. And we actually found one of the original test sheets that we did, and we sublimated it on a show a couple of months ago. But we have not had any problems with it not sticking. So that's a good thing. We keep them, we just keep them in a drawer. And actually, this is what they come in a Ziploc bag. So you can keep it so that it protects it from the environment. But we keep ours out just in a drawer that's actually in a kitty that's not protected from the environment. And we haven't had any issues with that. So the shelf life is, I'm going to say, until you need it, because that's how we used it, you know. And he's printing that, and then go ahead, Patrice.
All right, so this, I'm gonna probably hang this up in my new class. I'm moving classes. Well, I'm actually doing something different, so I need new decor in my classroom. So since I was here, I decided to make a poster, and this is this is a canvas, and this is the Subli-Mate sheet on top. And so I pressed this with the image. I actually pressed into the Subli-Mate sheet, and this is how it came out. So it looks really, really good. I don't know if you guys can tell. Y'all know my lighting. I have no idea what I'm doing with lighting. I have no idea what I'm doing with YouTube. But here I am on a Friday night doing a YouTube live, showing y'all what I did. So Hopefully you guys can see the color really good. But it came out really nice, and y'all, it still feels like a canvas. So with the laminate sheet is very glossy and shiny. So that's what I like about this, is because you still have that canvas feel to it, and it's on here pretty tight. I left some of the edges on because I'm just really lazy right now, but it's on there really, really, really tight. Like you can't even pull it off. So this is another alternative for those of you who don't want shiny canvases.
Okay, can you guys hear us? Okay, well, I'm gonna start on this. This is the 13 by 19 print. And let me go ahead and set this because I have a certain way that I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start on this. Did I say that?
Just show them once before you put it up there so they see the colors before.
Okay, let me just piece this because I am going to.
Let me turn it right here so they can see you.
Just like I'm putting it out.
Thanks, Sherry. Sherry, drop your YouTube channel too. Sherry does a lot of embroidery, and y'all know that I'm a professional seamstress, but she's a real professional seamstress. So, Sherry, drop your channel in the comments so that people will know where to find you at.
Okay, so this is the colors before, and I'm gonna go ahead and press this. I'm gonna before I go pressing this, I'm adjusted to my teacher. So I'm gonna turn this up, and notice that I'm not just gonna turn this up and turn the whole weight of the press. I'm gonna set the plate down. That way I can just turn this with one finger. Okay, so I think that's good. I went up about a ½ inch. I'm gonna see a test press just to see if that's enough pressure. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I'll turn it up a little more. Okay, well, I'm ready. I'm gonna first, because I have multiple pieces, I'm gonna put the big piece down and just take turns doing certain ones. All right, I never done one this big, so
We have it, and this was a surprise. This was actually this was our first kiss as husband and wife, and so since we realized that you can do sublimate sheets on canvas, I have all these pictures that have been living in my phone for years. So we have slowly and steadily been taking them out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. So while he's showing you guys that, this is the one that you guys see me crush, what it looks like. And I hold it close for you guys to see. And then I'm gonna come back so that he can show. And those are those little patches that he showed before. But you guys remember those, the colors? And that's what I like. I like the colors. So I did it on black so you can see the dark colors as well as the light colors. But as I said, I love seeing the surprise of sublimation. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to come out, because this is one of my favorite pictures.
okay. I have to heat this in parts because our press is only a 15 by 15, and there goes the main piece.
And it doesn't matter, like, if one part doesn't get sublimated, because it's sublimation, you can just re-go over it. The other thing is that when you print these out, the ink, now we do say an hour to cure it, and it's just to let the ink further marry into the fabric. But you can take your fingers and rub them on them, and you don't get a lot of ink. You really don't get any ink residue unless you try to really scrub it. But that's a good thing too, because sometimes, with different products that the ink can, kind of go through. And the other thing is too, you don't have to worry about the ink going through. I'll show you in a white shirt.
Sometimes I do, because y'all know that I'm always in a rush.
Someone looks like.
So
all right, I'm gonna show you guys. Sorry, what this looks like. Pre-heated and after. Look at it. You guys see the color difference around the neck
Oh,
area?
that's a nice picture.
Okay. Well, here come the rest. Let me heat the rest.
That's not gonna go still. No. Okay.
Here you go.
I put this sheet underneath the press sometimes just to give it extra heat, and that helps me go a little bit quicker too. Sometimes I'm impatient.
We are too. But as you see, you can it doesn't bleed through. So that's a good thing too. He's excited about that.
I'm gonna put that where in our room
it's going in our bedroom.
Ooh, hey, how about the bathroom? Gotta go in there every day. See.
I don't know about the bathroom. And this coupon, Patrice, because you know what, I'm just gonna say too, like when we started out, we reached out to a lot of people to respond, and we talked to you about it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love it.
Now, here's the second part, because you can layer. So he's gonna layer a border around
Tell her how you got these borders. She looked up some flowers.
And he's gonna cut these borders out, and he's gonna put these borders around there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And so it's really gonna bring it to life. Now, too, you can put epoxy. I know you can do laminate sheets.
I know we will be doing
epoxy. Yeah, he loves the epoxy. I like it too. I like the gloss. But I also like the matte look, because it's just like a natural canvas, you know, especially if you like art, and that's how a lot of it is. But Patrice, I have to say, to be here today is such an honor for real, because one of the things, we watched your show, and we really like that when you do reviews, not just reviews, but when you talk about products that even without knowing you, there's that integrity, and just that you're just so welcoming and so easy to follow.
Here comes some flowers.
And so when we sent her, we sent her an email. And we asked her, you know, hey, we have this product. Would you try it? We sent two of them, and we didn't hear anything back. And one day she ordered, and then we sent another one out, because a lot of people didn't respond to us, and we invited them to our live, and she came, and she told us, and so that started it so that she could see. So it really is an honor, because we like to be honest about our product, and if we don't know, we don't know. We like to learn. But to just be sitting here with you today is really an honor, because it means a lot that you took the time, and that you've been so forthcoming, and that and I always say, I know you. This is what I tell Patrice. I'm gonna just say it. This is my end goal. I know Patrice loves Easy Subli, and I want her one day to love Sublimate sheets like she loves Easy Subli. Like when she says, I love Easy Subli, and her hey. So I mean, but I understand.
I'm excited about some Easy Subli. The people come for me because I use Easy Subli.
I mean,
it's all good. It's all good. And I love Sublimate sheets. I do. I love, like, you guys saw what I made already. Like, listen, I'm about to be making appliques all weekend. So get prepared for an applique video. Shayna and Sherry, do not come for me if I mess up. Just let me mess up. I'm about to be making a whole bunch of applique videos this weekend using the Subli-Mate, because it came out so good.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It's like this is fabric. And so it's just like if you wanted to personalize your own fabric and sublimate your own fabric, and you can use that for embroidering. So y'all get ready for these. I put the sewing machine over there, and I'm ready to make a video about this. Tam, I saw your question about the ink. So what I do is, believe it or not, I test a lot of different inks out all the time. I have people who send me ink to try it and see, and I still will try it, because I don't want to tell anybody if they have any questions about ink. I don't want to say, well, don't use that ink, or I don't know. And so I do get people who send me ink, and I use their ink, and I will try it to see how it works. And if I like it, I will say that I like it, that the colors are vibrant. A lot of problems with the ink comes from the print settings, mostly. So we are all getting ink pretty much from the same areas. Now, they're not all the same, but some of them are the same. The best thing that you could do is just check your print settings and make sure the print settings are up to par. Now, if you do want to change your ink out, I usually wait until it's at the very end. You can get syringes and you can take the ink out, or you can just print out multiple purge pages, a lot of purge pages to get that ink out. So what I usually suggest is to use the ink up. If it's ink, use it up until it's until you have very little ink, and then print out a few purges, and then put in your new ink. But you can switch sublimation inks. You don't have to keep the same ink. All right, I'm sorry guys. I went off on a little tangent, but I saw a question from Tam, who is still here even though I put things upside down frequently. So thank you, Tam. I appreciate it.
I'm almost done over here. I'm excited. Can't wait till you guys see this.
Oh, really? I'm on my way with some more videos. Don't worry. Right.
I got a peek of the colors and they look beautiful.
They look good?
They look beautiful.
Go ahead. I'm going to stop talking right now.
So we love to test. Okay. So I brought some car seats, seat covers or whatever for my car, because I'm tired of my husband getting my car detailed and my kids just messing it up. So I'm like, I need seat covers.
It's like they compete to
I love the color, but I have to tell you that they're just plain. So I came home and said, baby, do you think that we can put Subli-Mate on this? So we want to try, because I love flowers and I love color. So I'm like so excited.
I'll give you guys a sneak peek.
Oh my God.
Just a little peek, but I'm not done yet.
Oh.
I'm not done.
Looking good. That looks good, y'all.
Coming this way.
So we're gonna see, now these seat covers are 100% polyester, but I know that there's some type of fabric like in it, but I want to try it, and so we're gonna test it live, and I hope it's gonna be a fail. But I'm gonna let my husband do it, because I know if I do it, I know that I probably would not get it right.
No, it happens to the
Samantha,
best.
that sounds fancy. A baby lock flourish too. I have just a little old brother SC600. I am not that fancy, even though I am a professional seamstress. I'm not that fancy. I might have to get some info from Shayna. I'm with the introductory machine. No, easy Subli is always hard to find. Well, lately it's super hard to find, no matter where. And it seems like the price has gone up quite a bit.
Interesting.
May I say something on price?
Yes.
So we have really worked on price point to make sure that the price, we're not the most expensive, we're not the cheapest, and we're fair market value, we're right in the middle, so that it can be affordable, because we do realize that we're mid-sized to small-sized business are our target audience that we're reaching. So guys, look at that. And I have to say that our 11 by 17 just came in, and we do try to stay stocked, so you don't have to worry about running out.
Mm-hmm. Believe me, I just spoke to them.
Oh, he's putting it on the edge just because if it went over, but it looks beautiful, guys.
Just a little bit, and it activates poly.
So I'm gonna have him. This is the seat cover. I love the colors, but I have these flowers that I cut out.
What kind of material is that, Shakira?
It's polyester, but it's got this foamy stuff inside of it.
That's risky.
Yeah, he's saying it's risky.
But we're gonna do it. Why not?
I want him to try it.
I'm all for trying something I'm all for trying it now. Go. Let us see.
Yeah, I don't mind doing a test. I mean, I'm still gonna put it in my cart because I purchased
Need them.
it, and I need them. But that's like we like to test, and we like to test so people can see too, because we're all about learning.
It's ready. Yeah.
It's beautiful, baby. Let me hold it up close.
What else you want me to do? So I can turn this off. Oh, this.
But I just want
That's
you to
nice on that canvas.
a couple of flowers. So let me hold it close so you guys can see like how some of the flowers go over the actual picture.
Did you guys cut it, or did you use you didn't use the Cricut to cut it?
No, yeah.
Your cutting skills are on point.
He said he's a human cricket. But they're really easy to cut because it's not so flimsy. And I'm not a good cutter, but they're easy to cut because it's a little firm. But yes, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
That looks great.
So actually, you know what? Once I'm probably even gonna put some glitter around the edges on the flowers, and then when he puts the epoxy on, because I like everything with the little bling. And just to have rest, that's good. Can you get this flower? I want to see what this one looks like.
Let's see. I'm curious to see how the seat cover is going to come out.
I'm curious too.
What I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna bring the heat down. All right. I'm gonna do it with 380.
Well, maybe just 40 seconds. I mean, 20 seconds.
Okay. 380, 20 seconds.
Okay, so you guys see
I
it?
think go for it.
He's taking it over there.
And we can always, get our money back, right?
No.
Look at that.
But this is like how
The people of Walmart.
we will test because that's how we learn to, and we're not afraid to test openly, and we love testing like this and see the results.
And people will know what they can do, what they can use it for. So it's always good. Remember, we are doing, so we're subbing onto the sheets, and then we're pressing it into dark fabric or cotton. And this is something that a lot of people want to do, is to sub onto dark colored items and cotton items. So this product is necessary for us who like to do that. And as y'all saw, I used it in my new seamstress business.
Well, I smell something funny.
It's probably the foam.
But no, it's not damaged.
Nope, you did. Okay,
It's
so
not.
I can put my hand through it, you guys.
It's not damaged.
See, that looks good.
20 seconds was great.
That looks good.
It was a success.
Yes. See, it looks nice. You can't be scared. You gotta try it out.
You keep flowers on your side. I'm playing. I'll put Naruto clouds on mine.
So Lucinda says that she's used Subli-Mate sheets on backpacks, canvas, shirts, both dark and light, tote bags. I did get a tote bag to use to put something on it, but I didn't print it, and I'm felt with no problems at all. Thank you so much for sharing, Lucinda.
Is this a Zoom meeting?
Let me see. So yeah, that came out good. I think that's almost like, I don't know if you guys have, okay, there's certain materials, like I have this bag that I subbed onto, and it's polyester, but it stinks when it's pressed. Does it smell like that? Does it smell? Oh,
I didn't smell it.
I didn't smell nothing really. It was maybe it was nothing. I thought I smelled something. But no,
I have this like lunch bag that I sub on, and it stinks, but it subs beautifully. I like that you did. That's one that you guys did. It's an Among Us bag.
This is Lucinda.
We got this from Lucinda.
Lucinda. That's nice.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Let me finish this one so I can shut this press off.
And those colors look good.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that I'll show you guys a shirt. You have to be careful with the stuff that has like the foam and stuff in it, because I did let me get it. I'll show you guys.
So Denise, if you guys want to order the Sublimate sheets, the link is in my description. Also, use the code Craftable to get a special. However, Denise, okay, so I cut the Sublimate sheets with my Cricut, and I've had the most success when it's like straight edges or round edges. Anything with like any zigzags or any like that would cause the Cricut to have like sharp turns, it does not, it will fray, because this is the Sublimate sheets, it's fabric. It's not like the Easy Subli or the Forever Subli 202. This is actual fabric. It almost feels kind of like a linen. So that's the only issue with it cutting on the Cricut. It has to be, you know, very, very sharp, smooth edges. So I've had success with that. Anything else I've had fraying. And also, you don't want to cut, because of how it is, you're going to be peeling this off of your Cricut mat. So you don't want to have small letters either, because you don't want to have to piece anything together in that way.
Well, this is the other seat, a success, and what I smelled was maybe just something warming up the foam. But it's okay. It's still spongy, and the thing stuck. I noticed that when I peeled off my page, I didn't see that, because one side is the adhesive side. You know what I mean? But let me see if I can.
I think it probably will still go back on. It was on that Teflon, so that adhesive should still be on here.
Exactly. That's why it came right off.
So I've used both the rotary blade and the fine point blade. I prefer the fine point blade, especially when there may be one or two sharp edges. I prefer the fine point blade, but you can use the rotary blade too with it. The rotary blade works best if it's a very smooth edge. But if not, the fine point blade cut just as well for me, honestly. I think it could actually cut better, but I was being fast. I don't know if you guys saw the last video I did for the Sublimate sheets. I was being too fast and too grown, trying to go off, not follow the directions. That's what happened. So, Albert, I love this picture. I love this picture.
I think I'm gonna go to work with this, y'all.
What do you guys use for cutting when you cut with the Cricut?
The rotary blade.
You use the rotary blade too.
Yeah, and actually that rose that I showed you guys, because that was one of the first cuts. I did it with the different. I can't remember what setting, but I could never get it to work again.
You want to show her? So, this was the one that was stuck on the page, and she said, I think it might stick. Actually, it all stuck, but maybe 5%.
Oh, that little piece.
Yeah, it actually got stuck to the page. I was like, yeah, but that's fine.
But let me say, in doing something like this, let me share a failure. So I brought this bag. I thought it was really cute from the 99-cent store. And so it said polyester, but it's some other type of material too, just like how this had this in. So I put it on there, and as you see what happened, so it destroyed it. But I still love the bag. I carry this bag. But had I thought, I did it for the full 380 at 40. And I think had I just maybe 20 seconds where it was enough, because the material, you have to, if you play with it, you want to be careful with the different materials. And that's what I do. But with something like this, I mean, I like that because I don't have to worry about that. And then Patrice, I heard you talking about the letters. I'll just share with you guys. These are some like really intricate cuts that I tried to get the Cricut to do. And if you see these, they did not turn out good. These little flowers. And I had to actually put the little dots in there. The Cricut will eat them up. So yeah, it'll break your heart. I mean, this part, it came out good, but the little things and the thin things, it's better to cut those by hand with the X-Acto knife.
Oops.
Do you guys have any more questions or anything for me or for Shakira and Alvaro?
It's a pleasure hanging out with y'all.
Any more questions? So those are just some things that that the Subli-Mate sheets can do. So it gives you the option of subbing onto cotton and subbing onto darker colors, whether it's cotton or polyester. So, and as you saw, like I subbed onto that canvas. You can either print on it, or the way that I did it, I printed the image out and I pressed it onto the Subli-Mate sheets. So if you want to do that, you can too. But I mean, there's so many possibilities with this. We are even now using this for applique. Okay. And so I am going to I'm going to do a detailed tutorial about doing an applique. I'm going to act like I really know what I'm talking about. So we are going to see how that's done. I mean, it makes, I don't know if you guys do any of like the senior, where you can put your whatever image you want into your letters, where you draw inside of your block lettering, and you have like those personalized pictures. You can do that with that. You can have a 2021 with your seniors inside of those with their pictures and everything, and you can embroider it and have some Subli-Mate feet, and it is fabric. It is not vinyl. So that is also a plus. And it already has the adhesive on the back of it. All right. So do you guys have if you don't have any more questions, Shakira and Alvaro, do you have anything else to say about your wonderful Subli-Mate sheets?
No, everything is great.
No, yeah. If you like it, we're just getting on Facebook, so forgive us on that. But we do live a lot on TikTok, so we take a lot of our videos from TikTok and put them elsewhere. But guys, follow us. We do lives Fridays too. We put them up on our YouTube, the full videos, even for other videos that we make. Reach out to us if you have any questions. We do have a lot of incentives to essentially get you to try our product and spread it by like word of mouth. We like videos. We like video reviews. So we do actually have, if you purchase from us and you make a video review using it, we can actually give you a promo code. And with that promo code, if 25 people or more purchase as a result using your promo code, we'll actually send you a free pack of Sublimation, because we are kind of a small business in the old way, like word of mouth, but this is through viral video, trying to get the word out. But we believe, I mean, it's a good product. We believe in it, and we just wanted to share it with the world. So we're excited about it. We're excited about the reception. So anything that we can do, any questions that we can answer, we just reach out to us, and that's it. And Patrice, thank you so much for having us on. We hope to be doing more and sharing more with you guys. And hey, my husband is actually working on another great product. So it's in the works, but it's coming, and I think this is going to be exciting too. But yeah, he's like the scientist. Like, he came up with with the legal. He was like, people with the smaller machine, a printer, they still can have bigger prints because they print legal size. And so, I mean, and it really does. In talking about being able to save money and time, that's what it's about, especially as a small business, because we understand. And so any way that we can be supportive, we're more than happy to be supportive. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight and sharing your product with us. And honestly, we're always looking for new ways to incorporate sublimation into various medias and aspects of different things we do in our businesses. So you guys have created a product that can be used for sublimation, and I actually love your product. So thank you so much. Thank you for taking out the time to come on here and chat with us a little bit tonight. We appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing some more of you guys. Remember, Alvaro and Shakira, they have their own channel. So make sure all of the links to everybody's channel that was on tonight and some of you guys who are in the chat, it's in the description. So please make sure that you check them out. And if you want to learn a little bit more about their product prior to purchasing, definitely check out their videos and what they create on their page. Also follow them on TikTok. They have a lot of other videos, and people do post video reviews of using their products. So you definitely want to check them out. Their website, I think I just put it in the description. No, it's in the description, but I also put it in the chat box also. All right. So that is Subli-Mate Sheets. That's how we used it. I made this little cute applique, and I also made this canvas for my new classroom next year with the Subli-Mate sheets, and it came out good. I just have to trim the edges, but y'all know I'd be a hot mess. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bye, guys. So y'all, listen, Sunday, I'm going to do another live. I don't know what time it's going to be, but I am going to announce the giveaway that we will be having for reaching 20,000 subscribers. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. And then the giveaway announcement is going to be, I don't know why my camera is going blurry, but it is. So I am going to have the announcement next week, Friday. So, and for those of you who may not have heard at the beginning, it is Shakia's birthday over at Honestly Speaking. And y'all know that is my crafting sister. Please make sure you drop by and say happy birthday to her. It is on Sunday. Her birthday is Sunday. You can drop off by at her Facebook group or on her YouTube channel. So please, please, please remember to tell her happy birthday. But that's it, y'all. Do you guys have any more questions? The code for the Subli-Mate sheets, it is craftable. I'm going to put it in the email. Hold on. The code is craftable when you go to the website to order. Thanks, Nicole. But it was a pleasure hanging out with y'all. If you have any questions, yes, Motherland Moms Crafting. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out to Alvaro or Shakira, or you can also email me. I do use Subli-Mate sheets. I have used them a few times since I first used them a few months ago. Patrice, you guys know there's like two Patrices here. There's me, and then there's Patrice Williams. She wants me to make sure I let y'all know because our names, it's so close. Thank you, Jessica. Remember, if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact them or contact me. But if y'all don't have any more questions, I gotta go watch Cruella. That's 101 Dalmatians is one of my favorites, and I started watching it with my class today because, yeah, we have 7 more days left of school, and it has been movie time. Good night, Nicole. Thank you so much, girl, for joining us, and I hope you get all your work done this weekend. I hope you get it all done. Anybody else have any more questions? Shayna, girl, thank you so much. One day we'll have to do one together, and you can show the people what embroidery really looks like. Because, girl, look at these edges. And I got the nerve to say that I learned from your channel, learned how to do this from your channel, and look at these edges. These edges look a hot mess, but it's okay. It'll survive. Bye, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. No, too blessed. There's a replay. There's gonna be, it should be up right away, like right after we're done, or it may take like a few minutes for it to kind of interface with the YouTube system. Yeah, that it was on their sheet. I printed on their sheet, on the Subli-Mate sheet. I printed this little bogus well, the edge is the embroidery, like that purple edge around, but this part in the middle, I printed this little polka dot image. Girl, I found something quick on Google just to print it out, and look how it came out. And I pressed it, and look how it came out. I followed the instructions pretty well. I think it's not upside down, y'all. So I mean, that's a success right there. But look, this part is the sublimation. Shane, you just being nice to me. Look at, girl. Look how sloppy that is. You know that's sloppy, Sheena. All right, Tim. I'm gonna cut around the edges. I gotta see, but you know what the problem is, though. It has that adhesive on it, and I pressed it with the adhesive. Don't worry about it. The time I do the video, I might have it down packed, I think. If not, I'll be reaching out to you. Tim, leave your email so I could harass you. And Shane, I already can harass you easily. So to ask y'all, what am I doing wrong? But that's it. I'm super excited, y'all, about this giveaway. I'm super, super, super excited about this giveaway. Oh, I just got to announce it on Sunday. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to go watch Cruella. If y'all watch Cruella, maybe we can talk about it on Sunday when I get out of church and do a live. But Shane, exactly. Girl, this thing is a hot mess, but it looks good far away. It looks, well, not, you can kind of see it, but still almost a little bit. Good night, Keisha. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Blessings to all of y'all, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. See y'all Sunday.